Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Please stand and join in the singing of our national anthem, and please remain standing for an honor song by Thunder Jack, who is Bear Clan from the Oneida Nation.
Hey, hi, oh, hey, hi, oh, hey.
Thunderjack, please take your seats. On behalf of George Brown College, I would like to welcome you all, graduates, family, and friends, to this morning's convocation exercises for the class of 2015. My name is Laura Jo Gunter, Senior Vice President, Academic. It is my pleasure to serve as your Masters of Ceremonies this morning. Graduates, today you have gathered to recognize your academic achievements. You have worked hard to get here. I extend my warm congratulations to you all on this special day. Our convocation ceremony today is taking place on the traditional lands of the Mississauga of New Credit. I would like to introduce the members of our platform party. I ask them to stand and remain standing as they are introduced. Please hold your applause until the end of the introductions. It is my pleasure to introduce Sally Horsfall Eaton, the first Chancellor of George Brown College. From the Board of Governors of George Brown College, Paul Clifford and Sue Herbert. From George Brown College, Ann Sato, President. Robert Luke, Vice President, Research and Innovation. Paul Rupert, Chief Information Officer. Adrian Galway, Special Advisor to the President. Karen Thompson, Vice President, Strategic Enrollment Management. Diane Tessier, Registrar. Gerard Hayes, Director of Student Experience. Nancy Sherman, Dean, Center for Construction and Engineering Technologies. Program Advisory Members, Brian Abbey and Rick Hybricks. Bearing the mace this morning is Beadle Doug Laporte, Professor Center for Construction and Engineering Technologies. From the George Brown College Student Association, Carlos Arcio, Liberal Arts and Preparatory Studies Representative. I would also like to acknowledge our elder in residence, Ed Sakany, Knowledge and Wisdom Keeper of the Omashkagowak Tribal Nation of the Cree Confederacy of the West Coast of James Bay. Our keynote speaker this morning is John Mollenhauer, who will be more formally introduced later in the program. And finally, the staff and faculty of the Center for Construction and Engineering Technologies at George Brown College. Ladies and gentlemen, your platform party. Platform party, please be seated. This morning, we are recognizing graduates from the Angelo del Zotto School of Construction Management, the School of Architectural Studies, the School of Apprenticeship and Skilled Trades, and the School of Mechanical Engineering Technologies in the Center for Construction and Engineering Technologies. Our interpreters this morning are Monique Ledrew and Tara Everett, and our real-time captioner is Joanne Anderson. Our band today is Unison Groove, and our piper is Alex Thompson. I now invite Chancellor Sally Horsfall Eaton to address the graduating class. Madam Chancellor.
Well, welcome to you all. This is a very exciting time, and I suspect the parents in the room are happy today has finally come. To all of you, congratulations as graduates, congratulations as parents and friends and family. May I suggest, as I always do, that to the parents and family, when you leave here today, turn to your graduate and say, "I'm really proud of you." One of the things that I've learned, apparently, is that a chancellor is supposed to sprout words of wisdom to the graduates. Well, I've learned that there is no way I should try to talk to you about the details of your future career, or the latest technology, or to try and comment on the latest episode of season 5 of Game of Thrones. The generation gap is just showing. And I'm sure you've heard your parents and your grandparents and maybe even your great-grandparents talk about how, it was different in my day. My life was much tougher. We had to cook our meals on a wood stove. We had cloth diapers and wringer washing machines. We didn't have fast food or delicatessens. We didn't have computers or the internet. We didn't have health care or social security. And 100 years ago, your great-great-grandfather may have donned a uniform and gone to fight in the trenches to save your country. 70 years ago, your grandmother may have been a pilot delivering aircraft to war zones. 50 years ago, your mother may have been a hippie. A decade ago, men and women that you know went off to Afghanistan. Times keep changing, and guess what? You'll be there someday too. My point is, your life is very different from your parents and your grandparents. Not better, not worse, just different. But there are a few things with which you've been entrusted by your ancestors that you must not let change. And I'm sure your ancestors would agree. One of those is values. If we want a healthy community, a responsible government, an open economy, and a vibrant civil society, all of us, you and me, have a responsibility to maintain our values. When the pressure is on, we mustn't be tempted to be dishonest, to lie, to steal. We must be the first to do the right thing, not figure it's somebody else's job. In your job, whatever it might be, and regardless of what other people are doing, don't cut corners, even though you may be tempted. Don't allow yourself to be corrupted. Stand tall. Be honorable. Be just. Be truthful. Be kind. As Hillary Clinton said, do all of the good you can, at all of the times you can, to all of the people you can, as long as ever you can. The second value, the second item that I think your ancestors would want you to have is good behavior and civility. This is part of what George Brown College calls soft values and soft skills. The soft skills benefit you directly. They can help you get a job. They can help you get a friend. They can even help you get a spouse if you happen to be looking for one. Soft skills are not just being respectful of others. They include manners, how to meet people, how to talk to people, how to get along in the world, and how to work with people. So continue to develop your soft skills. And finally, one of the most important skills, in my mind, for yourself and for your world, is to have curiosity. As Canadians, we often see a curious person as someone who asks too many questions, as being rude, as being impertinent, none of your business, being nosy. But as Brian Grazer says, curiosity is the secret to a fuller life. I'll challenge you that everyone you know who is successful, who has achieved what they set out to achieve, has been curious. They've asked questions about everything, kept inquiring, delving, exploring until they got the answers. My goodness, where would we be today if Frederick Banting and Charles Best hadn't been curious in 1922 about how to save people with diabetes? And they invented insulin. So be curious. When you enter a room of strangers, look for that person that's standing alone, that's looking a little awkward or a little shy, and go up to that person and ask a few questions. Politely, of course. What do you do? Where do you live? What are your interests? And listen to the answers. You might be amazed what you learn. And of course, their answers lead to other questions, and you can begin to learn a lot. In a meeting, don't be afraid to ask questions about something you don't understand. I promise you someone else in the room didn't understand it either, and they'll be grateful. As Amanda Land says, also feel free to ask why. When you decide to finally call home or your grandparents, have 2 or 3 questions in mind to ask them, rather than just talking about your own day. They might have answers that surprise you, quite a story to tell. As a leader, when you're in charge, you will be far more effective if you ask questions rather than giving orders. And I urge every one of you to go beyond the headlines and the sound bites on television. Take the time every day to delve a little deeper. Read world news from a variety of sources. Discuss and explore issues. Ask others for their points of view and ingest them and think about them. Curiosity is the tool that sparks creativity, the technique that gets to innovation. And I like to be curious too. I have one question for all of you that I want to delve into and figure this one out. How is it you never seen a headline that says, "Psychic wins lottery"? Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.
Thank you, Madam Chancellor. I now call upon Dean Nancy Sherman to address the graduating class on behalf of the Center for Construction and Engineering Technologies and to introduce our keynote speaker.
Madam Chancellor, Madam President, distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, members of the Board of Governors, family and friends of graduates. I wish to extend our congratulations to you on completing your programs of study and to your family and friends who have supported you. Today, you follow in the footsteps of 45 years of George Brown graduates, who now number over 200,000, hold a variety of positions, and are on every continent. As our newest George Brown alumni, you're now part of the industries we serve. We hope you will stay connected to the college to help us further cement the education industry partnership that is so very important to shaping our programs. And today's keynote speaker and honorary degree recipient is a role model for this kind of partnership. You might say that John Mollenhauer was born into the construction industry. After some initial experience in real estate, he managed the family firm from 1984 to 1993. The Mollenhauer Group of companies was consistently among Canada's top 10 largest construction companies, with annual volumes that measured in the hundreds of millions. He followed this as President and Chief Executive Officer of Cityplex Resources, a Toronto-based property and construction management consulting firm. Then, in 2006, John turned his full attention to the promotion of the construction industry in Toronto and became the President and Chief Executive Officer of the Toronto Construction Association. Established in 1867, the TCA is Canada's oldest and largest construction association with 2,200 member companies and over 300,000 industry practitioners. Its mandate is to promote the highest possible standards of professionalism in the construction industry. As part of this mandate, the TCA has helped to found the Construction Institute of Canada, of which John is the President and Vice Chancellor. That provides ongoing professional development for the Canadian construction industry's 1.3 million practitioners. But what I really want to tell you is that no matter how busy John is, and he is very busy, he finds time for education and for George Brown College. His leadership in launching the annual Cross Canada Student Bid Competition for post-secondary construction students has provided many students with a real-life experience and, just as importantly, mentorship by industry leaders. John has paved the way for George Brown through his support of various initiatives, such as our Green Building Center and the various applied research initiatives. When the recession hit in 2008, he personally went out to the membership to assist us in ensuring that we would have sufficient co-op positions for our students. John was part of the group who launched our construction management degree program and continues to sit on the Construction Management Program Advisory Committee. In spite of his very busy schedule, he rarely misses a meeting and is always an active participant. John graduated from Ryerson University in project management and from Queen's University in civil engineering. He sits on several boards and received a fellowship from the UK-based Chartered Institute of Building, CIOB, that recognizes his significant contribution to the industries during his 35-year tenure. It's my great pleasure to welcome John as our keynote speaker.
Madam Chancellor, Madam President, members of the Platform Party, graduates, George Brown faculty and staff, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to begin this morning by thanking you for inviting me to be part of the graduation celebration today. I'm also profoundly grateful that I am to receive an honorary degree from George Brown College, which you can be sure will be proudly displayed on my office wall. June 11th, 2015 is a very special day for several reasons. For the graduates, today you celebrate one of the most significant milestones in your lives, the prize you have literally worked your butts off to obtain, graduation. For friends and families, today is about unfathomable pride. And lest we forget, for the faculty and staff of George Brown College, who've dedicated their lives to helping students like you, rest assured that they too will long remember today with an enormous sense of pride. I mentioned during my introduction how grateful I am to receive an honorary degree, and there are a couple of reasons for that. The first relates to what I do, and I'm here in large part today because of what I do. In my capacity as President and CEO of the Toronto Construction Association, I'm one of the principal beneficiaries of a long-standing strategic partnership with GBC's Centre for Construction and Engineering Technologies, which is a unique collaboration that has paid far greater dividends than any of us ever thought possible. Perhaps the greatest legacy of our decades-old partnership with GBC was Canada's first Bachelor of Applied Technology degree in Construction Science and Management, which, as you know, was formally launched in September of 2005 and resulted in a nomination in 2007 for the prestigious ACAATO Award in Community Corporate Partnership in the Partnership category. Sorry, forgive me for a second. And for that, the 2,200 companies that we represent at TCA are very proud. We're also very proud of our ongoing collaboration on all aspects of industry-related program development at GBC, from developing curriculum to recruiting staff and marketing construction programs to potential students. And for the record, CCET's program to develop and test materials and processes, improve and validate construction methods, and commercialize locally developed products is an unprecedented research and innovation initiative in Canada and a classic example of the enormous dividends paid by successful corporate community partnerships. The second reason that I am particularly grateful for the degree I will receive today is despite the decades that have elapsed since I last received a degree, I'm still acutely aware of the road you have to hoe to make it successfully to graduation. In fact, I'd like to take a moment and reflect on my tenure as a student and share a story or two you might enjoy. My undergraduate experience began at Queen's University in 1973. I had just graduated from Upper Canada College, which in itself felt like a monumental achievement. Moreover, I had somehow been accepted into the civil engineering program at Queen's, which, notwithstanding my unlikely acceptance, had historically held to a very high academic standard. As a consequence, I believed myself literally capable of anything when I arrived in Kingston for Frosh Week. First-year civil engineering in those days at Queen's had a 40% failure rate, but that didn't bother me because I was invincible, or so I thought. So I did what smarter people opted not to do. I decided that the 40 hours of classes a week was not going to diminish my athletic pursuits, and I couldn't think of a single reason why I couldn't also manage varsity football in the fall and varsity hockey in the winter. Imagine my surprise when I finished dead last. Actually, technically, I was dead last of the students that passed. Second year was dramatically different. Older and now much wiser, I gave up varsity sports altogether, and my parents saw the first ever spark of maturity. And the first term in second year went pretty well. So well, in fact, that I decided it couldn't hurt to set a little time aside to compete in the Canadian Freestyle in Banff. After all, skiing didn't take nearly the time that football and hockey consumed. In any event, to make a long story short, my good judgment paid off, and there was a noticeable improvement. I finished second from dead last. By coincidence, math is my best subject, although you would never know that from my grades. As a result, it wasn't hard for the uber-competitive me to calculate that I was only going to move towards the top of the class if I remained an undergraduate student until well into the next millennium. And that didn't cut it. The good news for me was that even though I was stupid slow on the uptake, and obviously a horrible listener, I was surrounded by mentors, my parents included, who wanted to help. The advice I most remember came from a coworker on a construction site during a summer break from school, who told me that it doesn't matter much how many times you fall down, as long as it is one fewer than that you get back up. He also reminded me that the only place success comes before work is in the dictionary. It turns out that my laborer friend was right, and for once I listened. In fact, I did eventually bear down, and when I did eventually graduate, it was ironically first overall. Obviously, we all have stories about our undergraduate experience, and I expect in their own way, they are all remarkable. Today, however, that chapter of our lives ends, and your graduation actually represents a new beginning. And what you do with your life and how you do it going forward will not only be a reflection of you and all that you've become, but it will also reflect favorably on your family and on the good folks at George Brown College that have helped to shape you. So do us all proud. Strive always to go from good to great. Be insatiable, curious, and unafraid. Arnold Schwarzenegger, during his commencement address at USC in 2009, reminded the graduating class that you don't climb the ladder of success with your hands in your pockets, which was remarkably profound coming from a cyborg. And have a little fun along the way, you deserve it. Congratulations again, and may your road to success be devoid of potholes.
Thank you, John. I would now like to ask President Ann Zotto to come to the podium to say a few words about this year's recipient of the Honorary Bachelor of Technology in Construction Management.
Thank you, Mr. Mollenhauer, not only for that encouraging address and honest stories, but for your leadership in the construction sector and your commitment to advancing education and professional development in your field. Your passionate support and advocacy for the next generation of construction professionals has moved us to present you with an honorary Bachelor of Technology degree in construction management. Whether serving on a program advisory committee or supporting new initiatives like building information modeling, you are a constant champion of George Brown. And since you were instrumental in the launch of the construction management degree program, it's only fitting that you receive this honorary degree today. It is with great pleasure that I congratulate you on joining a long legacy of distinguished George Brown graduates. Would you please come forward, and I'll ask our Chancellor and Dean as well, as I present you with your new degree.
We now come to the part of our ceremony in which we recognize outstanding scholastic achievements by our graduates. At this time, we would like to recognize the recipient of the Governor-General's Academic Medal, which is awarded to the student in a 2- or 3-year program with the highest cumulative grade point average. This year, the recipient of the Governor-General's Academic Medal was James Waters, who graduated from the Graphic Design program in the Center for Arts and Design. James received his award at his convocation ceremony on June 8th. We would also now like to recognize the recipient of the Board of Governors Medal, which is awarded to a full-time student in a degree program of at least 4 years duration and is awarded for academic excellence to the student with the highest cumulative grade point average. This year, the recipient of the Board of Governors Medal is Jenny Rajewski, who is graduating from the Bachelor of Early Childhood Leadership program in the Center for Community Services and Early Childhood. Jenny will receive her award at her convocation ceremony on June 12th. This morning, we are proud to honor a graduate from the Center for Construction and Engineering Technologies with a Dean's Award to recognize both their high academic achievement over all semesters with the Center and their contribution to the college community. I would like to call on Dean Nancy Sherman to come forward to present the award from the Center for Construction and Engineering Technologies. This year, the recipient of the Dean's Award is Maria Pavlou. Maria is a graduate of the Architectural Technology program in the School of Architectural Studies. Maria, please come forward to accept your award. Now it is my pleasure to introduce the valedictorian for this morning. Keywayne Jones is graduating from the Construction Engineering Technician program in the Angelo de Zotto School of Construction Management. Keywayne, will you please address the class of 2015?
Madam Chancellor, Madam President, members of the Platform Party, graduates, George Brown faculty, staff, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Congratulations to each graduate, their families, and supporters. It's been what has seemed like an eternity for this day to come, and finally, we're here. Let me say how delighted and extremely amazed I am at everyone who made it. For each of us that's here, let's just agree that there's a lot more people that could not and will not make it to this occasion. Obtaining a post-secondary education is a huge barrier for many, a wall that seems unmovable, unscalable, and pointless. Some way, somehow, we found a way to make it over, under, or right over this wall and many other barriers unseen. The raw truth is, many of us will continue to face barriers. It's a fact of life. In this moment, we have proven to ourselves how badly we really wanted to graduate. The wall was only a stepping stone, and now we have reached one of many summits, and our attitude hereafter will determine our strength to climb the mountain of mastering our own destinies. Don't settle for this. We are achievers. Yes, we are. And yes, we can achieve greater. I would like to share with you a short poem, a mantra of sorts. My grandmother, my mother, my aunt, and many mentors have shared with me on life lessons on how to approach life. I am a leader. I am an example of the possibilities of the human spirit. I am a teacher. I am a force of good. I will believe, not doubt. I will create, not hate. I will love, not destroy. I will behave and act responsibly. I am a force of good. I am a teacher. I am a leader. I am an example of the possibilities of the human spirit. I am a force of good. At some point, these words will be right in your face. Why is that? We will be faced with some hard choices. And the thing about choices are, they define who we are. No matter who makes those choices, we choose how those choices define us. As graduates, we will continue to play an essential role in ensuring the growth and development of our communities. The challenge now is to continue to lead our lives with an even higher level of preparation, patience, and dedication to ensure our own prosperity. Graduates, take a moment to turn to your neighbor and say, "You are nowhere near your potential." Thank you to all the supporters who listened to us gripe about assignments, midterms, and finals. My father would often say during these calls, if you fail to prepare, then prepare to fail. Thank you to all the supporters and friends of the college who continue to provide scholarships to help with our post-secondary journey and improve our campus experiences. To all the teachers in attendance, we have a love-hate relationship going on. But thank you for all the lessons you've bestowed upon us. And Huskies, we made it. Remember, as graduates, we are good, but we must be better as professionals. Never stop until you are the best. Thank you to everyone in attendance, and congratulations to the class of 2015.
Thank you, Kiwain, for that very inspiring speech. We have now reached the formal part of our ceremony where we award the credentials, the degrees, diplomas, and certificates, and these become the official documents of the college. I invite Chancellor Sally Horsfall Eaton to come forward. Would the candidates please stand? That's all you who are about to graduate. All right. Madam Chancellor, it is my privilege to report to you that the candidates assembled here today have qualified in all respects for their credentials by successfully completing curricula offered by the Center for Construction and Engineering Technologies at George Brown College. Faculty members have recommended that they be awarded their credentials in recognition of their academic accomplishments.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of George Brown College, I do hereby confer on you your respective degrees, diplomas, and certificates with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
Madam Chancellor, on behalf of the candidates not present, I request that you confer their credentials in absentia.
I so do, and congratulations to all of you.
Please take your seats. During the next part of the ceremony, we will be presenting the candidates individually to Chancellor Sally Horsfall Eaton and President Ann Sato. To show our respect for each candidate, we ask that you remain in your seats until the last candidate has received her or his credential. We also ask that you withhold applause until all of the candidates from each program have been presented. Candidates, as you make your way across the stage, please follow the printed footsteps on the floor. All right. Upon receiving your credential, we ask that you return to your seats and enjoy the rest of the Convocation program. Madam Chancellor, Madam President, I wish to present the candidates from the Center for Construction and Engineering Technologies so that you may confer their credentials. I will ask our announcer, Patrick Kwok-Chun, to come to the podium now. Patrick is a graduate of the George Brown Theatre School.
Madam Chancellor, Madam President, I have the honor of presenting to you the graduates of 2015 from the Architectural Technology Program. Andreas Aguilar, with honors. Ryan Anthony Erica. Julian Campos. Dylan Madison Clark. Lucas Cocomello. Anthony Hugh Daly. Alexandria Maria Delamarca. Brady Dirksen, with honors. Sarah Doy. Josagman Dorani. Jose Faccinetti. Russell Fernandez. Mayar Guandarbidkorpe. Jonathan Gregg, with honors. Luis Miguel Guzman. Hadassa Hennig, with honors. Paula Herrera Jimenez. Mariam Ala Jawad. Rafael Giuliano. Bojan Karanovic. Moadamin Karbasi. Jonathan Kerr, with honors. Anasha Khan, Okam Kingpilavan, Jason Spencer Kraft with honors, Nermeen Cresem, Marie Lucrecio Lonico, Robert Lynn with honors, Gladys Maldonado, Brittany Marston, Eleanor Ann Martinez, Janet Lynn McDonald, Darlene Mayrays, John Marvin Monsaud, Tae Yon Moon, Sotirak Nasi, Tron Nguyen, Roy Jason Ochavilo, Lauren Orquin, Maria Pavlou with honors and Dean's Award winner, Michael Peruzzo with honors, Gregory Paul Sant, Sandra Sebenik with honors, Cheng Wu Sa, Mashsa Sheshband, Melissa Shortill, Anastasia Skorobahak, Gabriel P. Sterchula Mashniak, Crisel Tabios, Beshid Tahirjazadeh, Lucas Taveras, Nilaraj Raj Tavaraja with honors, Nicholas Venema with honors, Gregory Edward William Webster with honors, Vilania Williams, Megan Woodcock, Nichelle Winter, Safra Ayesha Yunus, thank you. The Architectural Technician Program, James Kyle Bedar, Stephen Boyd with honors, Sky Broydell, Kelvin Adrian Bruno, Evgenia Butorina with honors, Maricel Calabano, Sun Hyong Chue with honors, Giselle Constantino, Gaynor Edwards with honors, Grigory Karapetyan with honors, Leah Patricia Kellerman, Thanawat Kamchum, Min Jong Kim with honors, Yin Hong Lee, Rong Lin, Kareem Medina, Johanna Robertson, Alexander Rogachev, Simrandeep Singh Sahota, Ivan Alex, Mario Senna with honors, Ching Wang, Yanze Wu, Zhe Wu, Yi Wan with honors. Thank you. The Building Renovation Technician Program. Amanda Ashlyn Annan. Juan Jose Beltran. Rafael Enrique Cabrera Salerno. Avi Camerino. Francesco Chicha. Jamie Coulombe with honors. Emily Marie Gali. Avneet Singh Kalra with honors. Hyunuk Kim. Sung Min Ko. Sang Hun Lee with honors. Won Hee Lee. Mitchell Mickelmenez. Stefan Mortveet with honors. Chibyum Park. Alexander Poole. Naz Robinson. Daniel Simonovsky. Daljit Singh. Virender Singh Kambo. Adrian Shareko. Duk Young with honors. Thank you. The Construction Trades Techniques Program. Evan Batcup with honors. Damien Catchy with honors. Sean Ryan Hackett. Colin Kippen with honors. Brian Malia. Christiani Magretha Marshall. Michael Anthony Douglas Natali with honors. Thank you. The Building Renovation Technology Program. Ambrose Franklin Barr. Ross Beer. John Butcher with honors. Jared Butler. Paolo DeLutis. Sarita Dongin with honors. Adam Kane Ferreira. Andrea Marie Hammond. Brendan Haynes with honors. Ricardo Ketwaru with honors. Garrett Hunter Kearns. Yasaman Kansari. Melanie Lavoie with honors. Mike Le. Derek Mackenzie Love with honors. Jason Milroy. Jordan Russell Nagy with honors. Kevin Sherfung Pang. Jonathan Anthony Shibley. Theodore Soteropoulos. James Gerard Traynor with honors. Brian Richard Veet. Thank you. The Heating, Refrigeration, and Air Conditioning Technician Program. Michael Patrick Keiko. James Castellucci. Quincy Travis Chandler. Anthony DeVito. Stephen Michael Dinan. Tristan Raymond Esquera. Vincenzo Farisco. Zachary Dwayne Feltham. Joshua Fonts. Ming Yin Gao. Peter Gallus. Eris Gallus. Sam Gill with honors. Jordan Montana Sean Hagler. Jiman Han. Elias Hashemi. Vu Hun with honors. Se Wui Jin. Anthony Talon Candamaris. Matthew Alexander Knox. Munir Mahmoud. Alberto Mazora Valdez. Philip Onikio. Harshit Kumar Patel with honors. Travis Peplow. Jonathan Frank Perrault with honors. Kevin Kumar Prajapati. Adam Razumienko. Dylan Sinclair. Jason Su. Jamie Hardit Sakdeo. Anthony Jan Sagum Yangao. Nemanja Vujatovich. Jay Xiao with honors. Thank you. The Heating, Refrigeration, and Air Conditioning Technology Program. Matthew Nicholas DePoche. Daniel Neville Dummett. Michael Ezra Gordon with honors. Michael L. Harper. Stephen Jack Yarushi with honors. Edward Vi Wynn. Todd Takashi Ogaki. Abner Abisei Orozco. Colin Pereira. Jordan Scott Satachi. Marcus Davis Summers. Stephen Raymond Sork Gallant. Tamas Suveg. Thank you. The Plumbing Techniques Program. Emma Ella Bernhardt. Ronald Ryan Cabrera with honors. Matthew Lewis. Christopher Maderos. Hector Malara. Andrew Shaw. Thank you. The Mechanical Engineering Technology Design Program. Christian Makadangdang Angeles with honors. Israel Arista Rojas with honors. Robert Bulos. Patrick Jason Capanzana. Sheldon Cole. Rasko Cernyansky. Rafael Di Palma. Gerald Jaroch with honors. Trevor Henry. Sun Jin with honors. Saad Uz-Zaman Khan. Matt Kidd. Sunny Kishore Kumar. Stefan Lipka. Joseph Franklin Lott. Gilbert Manaai Magno. Raymond Saturno Malantic. Amin Mosley. Piyush Munjal. Johnny Ngo with honors. Alessandro Rama. Tyler John Ritz with honors. Kevin Sanchez. Royan Stone. Peter Sverples. Mang Hun Jun. Anwar Ziad with honors. Thank you. The Mechanical Technician Tool and Die Program. James Harvey Attridge. Kostadin Darakchev with honors. Michael Brian Kedzior. Sanjit Singh Man. Tuan Nok Nguyen. Olamilakan Kazim Omotosho. Shuang Shi. Baldeep Singh. Denoy Willis. Connor Wright. Min Zhang with honors. Thank you. Santosh Akula. Rajesh Bhatta. Derek Brown. Ru Quinn Kao. Wei An Kao. Juan Sebastian Castro Regalado, Shane Dickinson, Nikita Ivanov, Paul James, Irvinson Dave Xavier, Yong Lee, Si Wei Lin, Miguel Molina Lopez, Stephen Mack, Vladislav Makovsky, Parampreet Singh Malhotra, John Leo Navarrete Mayo, Attikel O'Neill McClarty, Manu Mithal, Manjot Muker, Prabjot Singh Muker, Lemming Pan, Parth Bhupendrakumar Patel, Dylan Kirk Rainey, Mandeep Kumar Sharma, Nicholas Theodore, Jian She, Thank you, and my apologies, that was from the Electromechanical Engineering Technician program. The Electromechanical Engineering Technology Building Automation Program. Jude Alanwoko. Yatsuhan Balasubramaniam. Paul Vasil Kalinescu. Umangkumar Patel. Syed Shafif Rabbani, with honors. Thank you. The Construction Engineering Technology Program. Joseph Abundandolo, with honors. Amir Khan Abdul Kabir, Talha Ahmad, M. Nazir Ahmadzi, Matthew Eldouche, Faisal Amini, Alex Bebis, Ali Birjani, Lauren Brito Bogas, Robert Vito Calogero, with honors. Brian Cerquera, Mark Chiomaclo, Michael Chubat, Jonathan De Cavarjo, Joseph Anthony De Felice, Ivandro Rodney Diaz de Santos, Iman Das, Andrew Gajich, Michael Philip Garcia, with honors. Dana Gray, with honors. Ciro Adolfo Gutierrez, with honors. Fernando Guzman. Suleiman Abdul Haq, with honors. Brittany Heathwood. Juan Luis Hernandez, with honors. Drake Isgro, with honors. Hormoz Jafarian. Ale Kekuch, with honors. Uzair Ali Khan. Mingyu Kim. Bradley Kaiser, with honors. Taras Bodan Lakkosh. Yitz Levinson, with honors. Deanna Marie Molinos. Kyle Alexander Marcovecchio. Nicholas Martel. Marhad Fasumi, with honors. Kyle Michael Mitchell, with honors. Marco Vincenzo Modica. Daniel Joseph Mumberket. Ason Nami, with honors. Neon Ing. Matthew Connor Oderthy, with honors. Emilio Paglia. Andrew Pratt. Mario Provenzano. Corey Kwan. Yuri Ryback, with honors. Mohammed Ramiz Salimi. Mandeep Singh Sarna. David Andrew Shaw. Hamid Sofizada. Michael Sposato, with honors. Istiak Tafader. Nathan Topping. Andrea Vilasa. Brian Welch. Antonio Zamparelli. Thank you. The Construction Engineering Technician Program. Oscar Barris. Robert Cardenas. Mary Rose Carnovale. Dower Castillo. Cara Rosaria Galuzzo. Jessica Ashley Ann Charles Gray. Jimao Guo, with honors. Sohei Haji. Kiwain Kwanzu Jones. Wabijot Singh Kalholon. Imal Kanshirin. Anatoly Maximov, with honors. Robert Anthony Miranda. Nader Moazezi. Naivthika Nagularaja. Simardeep Singh Pawar, Mario Anthony Roman, Faisal Saeed with honors, Hashem Sarvari, Steve Frank Selvanayagam, Nazari Shlimgik, Rajamund Albert Solis, Terry Stockley, Nikita Saichev, John Watley, John Wilson, Danielle Rose Zakarian, thank you. The Civil Engineering Technology Program, Shukib Abdul Basir, Michael Adams, Joseph Carlo Bagelli, Kyle Michael Brennan with honors, Simon Chin Lee with honors, Matthew Coelho with honors, Adrian Anrold Suba, William Jake Deal, Adam Dussault with honors, John David Fader with honors, Matthew Fiorillo, Khalil Gulmia, Connor Isaac Glover, Peter Grant with honors, Trisha Gumbach, Asan Habib with honors, Braden Ross Halsley, Lyle Lardinzabal, Anthony Maniatakis with honors, Joel Magia, Ivan Randall Domingo Marana with honors, Derek Patterson with honors, Carlos Rabines with honors, Abdullah Rahimi Poor, Catherine Ellen Diane Russell with honors, Daniel Kuntai Sadera with honors, Michael Sonsin, Paul Anthony Spadafora, Ian Daniil Tibayan with honors, thank you. The Construction Management Program, Harvinder Singh Ahuja with honors, Abby Avish, Mohammed Noor Aisa with honors, Hugo Elias Jr., Sorush Ashtiani with honors, Artur Karapetyan with honors, Nastaran Hosravi with honors. Bryant Mulyadi with honors. Tatiana Okomba. Selim Usumer with honors. Vignesh Kumar Panchalingam with honors. Anna Beatriz Silva Lima with honors. Nikola Suzic with honors. Arshad Abdul Shukur with honors. Thank you. The Bachelor of Technology Construction Management program. Eric Benjamin Ainley. Shola Akinafesi. Mahmoud Al-Ani. Adam Susi. Maria Alfi. Harshal Amin. Mazin Azu. Tarek Bakir. Christopher Bandiera. Mac Behan. Andreas Belmonte. Shraboni Biswas with honors. Mark Hayden Buckley with honors. Samer Chamas. Gordon Eric Alexander Chin with honors. Sung Kyu Choi. Robert Renato Cinereri. Daniel Colosimo. Lucas Alessio Carrazza. Alexander Michael Cratelli. Luca Dardengo. Lucas Luigi Delia. Varen Dhawan. Nakib Ehsan. Bartolomeo Terzo Fava. Patrick Fasari. Anthony David Ferrari. Mitchell Fialkov. Jonathan Mark Finlayson. Simon Gagula. Visal Hagigi. Omaid Hakimzada. Latif Hassanzai. Jonathan Elias Potari. Rania Hassan. Ting Ting Wong. Akil Hussein. George Ibrahim. Farah Karima Juman. Anderson Otto Joseph. Gregory Michael Junup. Nicholas Anthony Kiriakou. Anthony Kovacevic. Vane Kuzmanov, Amir Lajavardi, Boris Lashishin, Xiaoshan Li, Ryan Lynch, Kanan Richard March, Daniel Matthew Mazuka, Devin J. Moodley, Michael Nicholas Petrucelli, Jordan Francis Porciello, David Brandon Prashad, Michael Brian Ratushniak, Mitchell Murray Rogers, Connor Mateo Rossi, Camille Cycli, David Sanita, Parham Shakeri, Justin Stone, Giuseppe Tavernese, Michael Thai with honors, Bohan Wang, Lu Xing Wang, Xiang Wang, Hannah Margaret Whalen, Ozun Yaman, Hongzhu Zhao, Ro Yao Zhuan, thank you and congratulations all graduates.
I now invite President Ann Sato to address the graduating class. Madam President.
Good afternoon, class of 2015. I'm honored to join your families and friends in congratulating you on your graduation from George Brown College. Convocation is always my favorite part of the school year, but this graduating class is particularly special. That's because by the end of this week, we'll have reached an incredible milestone: 200,000 George Brown College graduates. Class of 2015, today you join a long legacy of distinguished George Brown alumni. They are Toronto's key business leaders, beloved community workers and nurses, top chefs, renowned performers, crucial city builders, and the list goes on. Like those who came before you, you are a class of innovators and problem solvers, entrepreneurs, and future leaders. Each one of you is graduating with the knowledge and skills to make a positive impact on your community and our city. In fact, many of you have already begun to leave your mark. Every year, I'm inspired by the many ways our students and graduates transform their lives, empowered by the knowledge and skills obtained at George Brown. I'm thinking about alumni like Elena Tokareva, a 2013 graduate of our construction management for internationally educated professionals. When she moved to Canada from Russia, she was eager to break into the job market as quickly as possible. Her time at George Brown allowed her to familiarize herself with the Canadian construction industry and ultimately connect with her current employer. She's now a successful project coordinator for construction company Walsh Canada. And then there's Kimberlyn Ley, who graduated in 2012 from our Architectural Technology program. She had considered going into university instead of college, but was interested in a more hands-on experience. Kimberlyn got her first job right after graduation as an architectural technologist on the design team at Q4 Architects. Or how about Andrew Stewart, a 2010 graduate of our School of Mechanical Engineering Technologies. Andrew had worked for more than 20 years as an industrial millwright and electrician and wanted to use his knowledge and skills to start creating things of his own. Soon after graduation, he started his own consulting firm, and if you recognize his name, there's a good reason. He's now an instructor at George Brown too. Class of 2015, each of you has also transformed. You are no longer the same person that you were on the first day of class. You've been shaped by the learning experiences that you've had and the people you've shared them with. You've developed new ideas, new attitudes, new ways of doing things. And of course, you've built a solid foundation of professional skills, not just the technical skills you need to get the job done, but also the people skills that will allow you to flourish in a new work environment. With your graduation from college, you've proven that you have what it takes to set big goals and achieve them. While today marks the end of your time at George Brown, at least for now, it's not the end of your transformation. The career path ahead will be full of first times, unexpected challenges, and lessons to learn. As you move forward, you'll continue to change and grow, perhaps even more than you think. I watched a TED Talk recently by Harvard psychology professor Dan Gilbert called The Psychology of Your Future Self. In it, he revealed how people of all ages dramatically underestimate how much they're likely to change over the course of a decade in terms of their personalities, interests, and values. Gilbert says that we all get stuck in the belief that now, whatever age we are, whatever moment we're currently in, is when we finally become the person that we were always meant to be and will always continue to be. And that's simply not the case. As he puts it, human beings are work in progress that mistakenly think they're finished. The person you are right now is as transient, as fleeting, and as temporary as all the people you've ever been. The one constant in our life is change. This may sound a bit daunting, but I think you'll also find it's invigorating. It means that every day of your life is an opportunity to learn more, experience more, and ultimately grow more. As you prepare to take the next steps in your professional evolution, I'd like to share a few pieces of advice that have helped countless of George Brown College graduates before you. First and foremost, keep building your networks. Take advantage of the relationships that you've established with staff and faculty at George Brown. And in fact, I encourage you to ask them for advice and introductions. Keep in touch with your classmates and support each other as you explore your new field. You never know what doors these contacts may open up. Also, don't be afraid to take a risk and try something new. Your efforts won't always be successful, but as long as you learn something, you will be successful. Real growth happens outside your comfort zone. And as your career progresses, take time to reflect. Ask yourself, am I enjoying this? What do I want to achieve? How can I get there? You might find that you're being pulled in a direction that you didn't expect. I started my own career in engineering, but I found my calling at George Brown. Career clarity is a lifelong process of defining and redefining your goals. This brings me to my last piece of advice. Never stop learning. I sincerely believe that education leads to opportunity. In the future, you may wish to pursue a new credential or update your professional knowledge through continuing education. Lifelong learning will help you keep your skills sharp and your mind engaged. Our doors are always open for you at George Brown. In fact, many of our graduates continue their relationship with our college throughout their lives, both as lifelong learners and industry partners. Once you've established yourself, you might consider joining one of our program advisory committees, hosting a student for a field placement, hiring a graduate, or supporting the George Brown College Foundation. In the meantime, I encourage you to take advantage of the support services available to you through our Alumni Relations Office. Class of 2015, I'm very proud to join you in celebrating your tremendous achievement today. I have no doubt that your success at George Brown is only the beginning of a bright new career full of more growth and transformation. I wish you the best of luck on the journey ahead. Congratulations.
Graduates, each of you here today has completed a long journey to reach this achievement. Along the way, you've had the support and encouragement of people close to you, and many of your supporters are here today. So this is your opportunity to say thank you to the parent, child, brother, sister, partner, spouse, or friend who helped you make this possible. They share in your achievement. Please join me in recognizing them now. Graduates, I also invite you to join me in expressing your thanks to your faculty and staff. I would also like to thank the Convocation team from the Office of the Registrar for organizing this convocation, and to the many staff and students from across the college who volunteered their services today. Graduates and guests, we hope that you will join us downstairs here in the Sony Center following the ceremony. We ask that you remain in the auditorium until the platform party has left the stage. I now declare these graduation exercises closed.